Good morning, everybody, and happy Sunday. I'm off to go do some sparking at the Walmart store. And I haven't made a video about the gig work lately, and I wanted to really talk this morning about what I've been doing, not with gig work and not with my cargo trailer, but I've mentioned to you all before about, how I had been carnivore for 6 years, almost 7 years now. But this summer, I kind of fell off, I stick to it sometimes, but I really kind of fell away from it because, for one thing, the food got so expensive, the meat, right now it's costing me a little over $700 a month for food. Now that's including my dogs also, so it's not just, I forgot to put my seatbelt back on. Okay, anyway, so just for me, it's costing between $300 and $400 a month just for the food, and that's not even eating steak. That's eating like hot dogs and the cheapest ground beef I could find, and chicken. So I've strayed away from it because sometimes I'm hungry and I just didn't know what to eat. But anyway, fast forward. I've been seeing some stuff online about this certain functional medicine doctor and who does these webinars about your thyroid. And because I have Hashimoto's, see, the carnivore helped that a lot. It kept it mostly in check. So I felt good most of the time if I stuck with my diet. Well, here the last few months, I have had terrible flare-ups, and just for those of you who don't know about that, your Hashimoto's is an autoimmune disease, but it is the number one cause of low thyroid, hypothyroid. So, and I've had this low thyroid issue for 33 years. So it's been going on a long time. And I kind of get tired of going to regular doctors. The only reason I ever go is just to get blood work done so they can refill my thyroid medicine, because I do have to take it. So, excuse me. So anyway, I've been seeing these ads about this webinar that she does. And I'm skeptical because, you have a million and one different doctors, online telling you what to do. Well, I signed up for it. It was a 3-day masterclass. It was free. And free is good, because I don't have a whole lot of money. Anyway. So I attended that last week from Monday through Wednesday. I didn't really expect to learn a whole lot, but I was surprised. And she really talked about a lot of things that you wouldn't expect, that all go together, the way your body works and everything, And she talked about how regular allopathic doctors rarely test for anything other than your TSH or maybe your T3 or whatever. Anyways, to speed this up, on the 3rd day of the masterclass, she went into just talking about 5 things you should never eat, 5 types of foods you should never eat. Now, I did know about that. But what I didn't know was she talked about what you should eat before your meals, how much protein that you should have exactly, and what to do before you eat. And it's gonna sound crazy, I thought to myself, how in the world can that work? But she explained how it works and why it works. Like, she said, you take some apple cider vinegar and put in some water, and you drink that, about 8 ounces. No, not 8 ounces of vinegar, but like a tablespoon, and you put that in 8 to 10 ounces of water, and you drink that before your meals. And then with your meals, after you've cut out all the carbs, all the gluten, not all carbs, but all the gluten, pastas, soys, things like that, which I don't eat anyway, so I was aware of that. But after you cut that out, what you're left with is your protein and some green vegetables. And I'm like, okay, what's that have to do with it? Well, she explained how green vegetables, like green leafy vegetables, not spinach though, that has too much oxalates, but like green lettuces, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, things like that. Just have some of that, and you eat your greens first, and then you eat your protein. And then if you are, and you decide to have like a more starchy vegetable, like a sweet potato or something like that, you eat that last. And she explained exactly how this all works, how your body takes it in and processes all of that. And I thought, okay, I'm going to try it. Because even though I was carnivore for all those years, and it helped me immensely, if I stuck to it, I was good to go when I stuck to it. But sometimes I just missed having a little bit of a salad or a veggie here and there, So I think that perked me up, because I thought, oh, I could still do almost all meat, but I could have a veggie and a salad and things like that. But I started doing that on this past Thursday morning. I weighed myself, and I took my measurements, and I started implementing, and this is every day, even in the mornings, you eat your greens first, and then your meat or your protein. And so I did it every day now for the last 3 days, since the 14th. I got on the scale this morning. Now yesterday, I got to go back a minute. Yesterday, I was wide awake at 4 a.m. I was able to go up to the store and start doing deliveries when they start at 6 a.m. I was there. I haven't felt good enough and had enough energy to do that for quite a while now. So I already noticed that improvement yesterday. And when I got home yesterday, I wasn't so tired that I felt like I had to just drop into bed, which I felt like a lot of times before. So this morning, I got up, I weighed myself. I didn't take my measurements. I'm only going to do that once a week. I'm only going to weigh myself once a week on Sundays. So I weighed myself this morning. I had dropped exactly 5 pounds since Thursday. Now I know some of it's just the water weight and stuff, but I don't care. See, I couldn't do that. I wasn't having that happen anymore, even when I stuck to my carnivore recently, because I don't know why. I guess I was eating too much. So anyway, I'm so happy today. I'm so excited. I feel so much better. And there's a bunch of testing that really needs to be done, she said, to figure out exactly what your body needs. But I'm going to keep this up. Now, I can't afford the testing right now because insurance doesn't cover that part. But I'll save up for it, and when I can get it, I'll get it. But I'm going to keep on this. I feel so good. I put on my bright, happy clothes this morning, and I'm on my way up to the Walmart store. So, this is wonderful. Yesterday and today are the first days in many months that I didn't have to just pry myself out of bed forcefully at like 7:30 in the morning. So, I'm happy, I'm excited, and I hope you guys are all going to have a wonderful, happy day. And let me adjust my screen here. But I just want to talk a little bit about that today, because I know that there's a whole bunch of other ladies that have this issue as well. So, there you go. That's it. I'm off to do some work. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.